Hello, my name is Flo, and this is the Grape Jelly Library. Thank you so much for joining me. I always look forward to your visit. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so now. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, and each and every time I post a new video, I will do my best to help you find your next read. We're gonna do a mini book haul. I love book hauls, big book hauls, small book hauls, medium book hauls, mono book hauls, whatever. Anytime you buy a book and you haul that sucker home, it's a haul to me. And I love to see what you purchased. I love to see what you got, what you're reading, what you're up to. Love it. So I'm going to share my mini book haul. These are books that when I was out and about throughout the week, running errands, picking up items such as hairspray and dental floss, things of that nature. I love, if I'm in Target, I love to go in the back where the books are. And yeah, so that's what I did. And I have a gentleman by the name of Gary outside the library working on the flat roof. He's painting it and sealing it for the winter to prevent leaks. So he's right there outside my window. And I was a little spooked because I forgot he was there. But anyways, all right, so where was I? Yeah, go back, buy the books when I go to Target just to see, what's new, and so when I went back there, I had to choose my girl. I love Tabitha Brown. Does anybody know who she is? I love her. She has a YouTube channel, a TikTok. She's pretty well known, and she is a vegan. She had some health ailments, and it caused her pain. And so she tried to change some things within her diet, and that happened to do the trick for her. She's awfully fun. She's awfully fun to watch. She's high-spirited, and it's a good time. As I was flipping through the book, I was like, heck yeah. There was one that really got me. I am a big avocado toast eater, and I usually eat mine on marble rye. That is the bread that I like the best. But when I saw this, I was like, you know what? That is a yam. She made avocado toast on a yam. Are you kidding me? Now I am intrigued. I don't know, maybe you want to check this book out. That is the first book that I chose. Hi, Gary. Okay. A book that I chose last week when I had my granddaughter and I wanted to take her to the bookstore. I got her 2 books on potty training, and this was just, I don't know. I walked in the doors, the 2 double doors, no, the 4 double doors, 2 lobby, 2 doors, and I am within the store now in all of its glory. So right there on the very first table, I see this book. I see this book right there, and those colors are enticing to me, but here is what got me. That if a book is going to go out of its way to put turquoise-ish pages, let's just go with teal, okay? Colored pages, then you know what? I don't even need to know what the book is about. It's coming home with me. And I just love the way that looks. I'm just going to show it off a little bit because, yeah, I am definitely feeling like a hot shot with this one. Do you want to know a little bit of what it's about? Sure. All right. It's based on a real life event, an epic historical novel from the award-winning author Just Kidd. One shipwreck, two misfits, 3 centuries apart. I am just reading this now as you're finding out about it. I'm finding out about it. 1629, a newly orphaned girl named Mayken is bound for the Dutch East Indies on the Batavia, one of the greatest ships of the Dutch Golden Age. Curious and mischievous, Mayken spends the long journey going on misadventures above and below the deck, searching for a mythical monster, but the true monsters might be closer than she thinks. 1989, a lonely boy named Gil, who after the death of his mother is sent to live with his grandfather, a taciturn fisherman, off the coast of Western Australia, among the members of the seasonal fishing community where his late mother once lived. There, on the tiny reef-shrouded island, he discovers the story of an infamous shipwreck. With her trademark storytelling that has been praised as thrilling, mysterious, twisted, but more than anything beautifully written, Graham Norton, New York Times bestselling author, Just Kidd weaves a charming and unputdownable tale of friendship and sacrifice, brutality, and forgiveness. Love, love, love that word, unputdownable. Don't we all want our books to be that? Yeah, when I was at Target buying the Tabitha Brown book, I bought this book, A Merry Little Meet Cute, Julie Murphy and Sierra Simon. Yeah, Simone. All right, my sticker was over the E. Okay, look at, who doesn't love red Christmas trees? And this is very like Valentine-y feel to it, but it has like a crisp and cleanness to it. And I am good for one sappy, romantic Christmas read at least once a year in the month of December. So why should this December be any different? I hadn't even flicked on the light when 2 firm knocks shook my door. Quickly and with sparks of electricity strumming through my veins, I rushed over and opened the door. Nolan, his lips pursed and his whole body vibrating with determination, stepped inside without waiting for an invitation. "Are you trying to kill me?" His words came out like a painful accusation. "No," I squeaked. Yes, no." "Well then, what is it?" he asked with a desperate urgency. "I don't know," I said helplessly, "but maybe we just need to get it out of our system." It as in this, us. So yeah, all right, #1 New York Times bestselling author of Dumpling. Funny you should ask, Elissa Sussman. And it looks like that. And I love the cover of this. It's very fun looking. You will absolutely devour Elissa Sussman's Funny You Should Ask. It's filled with delightful banter, hot romance, and a love story that's worthy of the big screen. To put it bluntly, I freaking loved it. Okay, so that's good to know because I didn't read what it was about. So again, we're finding out together. All right, then 20-something writer Shani Horowitz is stuck. While her former MFA classmates are nabbing high-profile book deals, all she does is churn out puff pieces. Then she's hired to write a profile of movie star Gabe Parker, her #1 celebrity crush and the latest James Bond. All Shani wants to do is keep her cool and nail the piece. But what comes next proves to be life-changing in ways she never saw coming as the interview turns into a whirlwind weekend that has the tabloid tabloids buzzing and Shani getting closer to Gabe than she had planned. Now, 10 years later, after a brutal divorce and a healthy dose of therapy, Shani is back in Los Angeles with the career of her dreams as a successful writer, except that no matter what new essay collection or online editorial she's promoting, someone always asks about the profile. It always comes back to Gabe. So when his PR team requests that they reunite for a second interview, she wants to say no. She wants to pretend that she's forgotten about the time they spent together. But the truth is that Shani wants to know if those 72 hours were as memorable to Gabe as they were to her, and so she says yes. Alternating between Shani and Gabe's first meeting and their reunion a decade later, this deliciously irresistible novel will have you hanging on until the last word. This book is kind of fascinating, intimate character study that feels like reading about real people, a breezy, addictive romance. I couldn't put it down, says Rachel Lynn Solomon, author of The X Talk. So I guess if you like romance novels and you like to be transported into another world, sounds like this could be the book for you. And now for the last book of my mini book haul. It is a book that I ordered via postal mail. And it is, I love it, The Sugar Queen. Yeah. So I'm going to read this thanks to Grace's Athenaeum. Head on over to her channel. While we're at it, give her a subscribe. Hit that subscribe button because she's gonna work real hard to bring you the books too. So, it's bewitching and it's like a dessert. In this irresistible novel, Sarah Addison Allen, author of the New York Times bestselling debut Garden Spells, tells the tale of a young woman whose family secrets and secret passions are about to change her life forever. Josie Serini is sure of three things. Winter is her favorite season, she's a sorry excuse for a Southern belle, and sweets are best eaten in the privacy of her closet. For while Josie has settled into an uneventful life in her mother's house, her one consolation is the stockpile of sugary treats and paperback romances she escapes to each night, until she finds her closet harboring Della Lee Baker, a local waitress who is one part nemesis and two parts fairy godmother. With Della Lee's tough love, Josie's narrow existence quickly expands. She even bonds with Chloe Finley, a young woman who is hounded by books that inexplicably appear when she needs them, and who has a close connection to Josie's longtime crush. Soon, Josie is living in a world where the color red has startling powers, and passion can make eggs fry in their cartons, and that's just for starters. Brimming with warmth, wit, and sprinkling of magic, here is a spellbinding tale of friendship, love, and the enchanting possibilities of every new day. I think I know, at least I do, every new day that I am given, I am grateful, and I try to do the best that I can with that day. Sometimes I come up a little bit short, and sometimes I go above and beyond, and a lot of times I just fall somewhere in between. So Sarah Addison Allen, if this sounds like a book that you might be interested in, then by all means, download a copy, borrow a copy, or get yourself a copy from your favorite bookseller or online book retailer. Yeah, so they are my books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. If you have found a book within one of those, then yay, nothing can make me happier. And if none of them seem to have floated your boat, then by all means, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned, because we're bound to land on something that tickles your fancy. Until my next video, know that I love you. Be well, be good, and be reading.